right, good morning, YouTubians. I had to crawl out of bed. Customer got me this hat saying I'm Josh doing Josh things. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Joshua. I was talking to my cousin yesterday. Trying to figure out how I did this. I like that. Just trying to find a new intro for this raindrops falling on my head. I was talking to my cousin yesterday, and her Jolta, which would be my second cousin, who is actually my goddaughter, is she's talented. I would hate to use the words the reason why I can't say, it's hard for me to throw the words gifted around and talented, is because I have seen there are different levels to gifts. I'm trying to look for it. What's his name? Young gifted children. Piano. Piano. Autistic boy gifted 15,000 piano from stranger. Let me see. Hold on, let me play this real quick.
To 11-year-old Jude Kofi of Aurora, Colorado, this surprise was music
Check out a kid named Jude Kofi.
to his eyes. Obviously, whoever said the best things come.
He's autistic.
Answer in a moment. Any of this. How do you explain that you're as good as you are?
It's a miracle.
You think it's a miracle?
That's what I prefer.
This boy is 11,
Bill Magnuson prefers
and
Is he special?
He's beyond special. He's Mozart level. Is coming from some.
they said this kid is Mozart level at 11. Reason why I'm hesitant to throw around gifted and talented is that, to me, in my opinion, every child is gifted. There are different levels to gifts. I don't like that. There are different levels to gifts. And to me, we all have the potential. What you see that I have here is I wouldn't even say if I'm gifted or talented. I'm really hesitant to throw that word around. I mean, I'm 47. I'm 47. What I can tell you though is that I work really hard. Let's look up the word talented definition. Having a natural aptitude or skill for something. So that's just the definition of talented. You know, having a natural aptitude or skill for something. Um, Talented, if we look up the word gifted, and I like to, and I really enjoy actually looking up the words. Gifted definition: having exceptional talent or natural ability. I don't think I'm even gifted. I don't even. I mean, wow. I know you don't think. Yeah, I think of myself of what I am. You know, it's like no. When you run into a kid like Jude Kofi, that dude is. People are calling him a miracle. Look him up. Miracle. You know, that's a kid that I would like to sit back and just be like, man, that's how do you do that at 11 years old? So when I don't have those things, remember here the F major 7. Remember we're going with the now if only I can get in time in. Oh, I wasn't supposed to rest there. I get it. I like that. Okay. Yeah. So me, I'm not. I'm not gifted. I'm not talented, folks. I just really enjoy playing this board here. I really enjoy playing this board, um, and that speaks volumes right there. Got my C4. I just really enjoy playing this board. So when she said to me, she said that I have to tell her to play your piano. Tell her to blah blah blah. Tell her, and at 8 years old. At 8 years old, I think the first time I picked up a violin was in '87. No, actually 89. 89. I was going to Crete Moni Elementary School. Let's see if I can. I hate when he does that. make it rain from. Mm. I'm gonna learn how to get them runs right, but I was one of those children that you did not have to tell. Remember when I say that there are gonna be different levels to talent. There's gonna be different gifted. I'm not. Sorry. Talented, talented, but I my gift or my talent is my hard work. Let that sink in. My gift or my talent is my hard work. Meaning that if I cannot out talent you, like you guys set me here, you sit me here. I like that. I like that. Oh, wait, what was that? What was that? What was that? Ah, no, no, no. Anyway, I'm digressing from all this. Work on your runs. Work on your runs. All this was you have your F major, F minor major 7, and then you start going into your different scales. Uh, start going into different scales. Um, where's I? Come on, bring it in, bring it back in, Blair. My talent and my gift is hard work. Think about that. My talent and my gift is hard work, meaning that I will look at somebody. Not gonna say little Jude Coffee. I'm looking at him in amazement and like, wow, that's really phenomenal. But I'll still look at that kid and be like, I'm gonna work and I'm gonna aspire to do something that kid's doing. I may not be able to do it all. I may not be able to do it all. But gosh darn it, I'm gonna work hard. I am gonna work hard. And that comes with discipline. That comes with discipline. And I'll tell you something. I can't do what's his name. I need to shave. Can't do it. Come here. I'll tell you something. Hard work beats talent. Hard work beats talent every single day of the week. Okay, you heard? Hard work beats talent every single day of the week. And then talent starts catching up with being gifted. Okay, so if you guys are like she was telling you, I have to bring her to practice. I have to do this. First of all, we need to have this conversation about come down grammatically. Anyway, my head's all over with this piano. But that hard work is going to be talent and gifted every single day of the week. One of the things that made Michael Jordan a very good basketball player, a phenomenal basketball player. If you guys heard his story, he didn't even make the team in his sophomore year. Was it in high school? Was it in high school he didn't make the team, or was it in college? He did not make the team. What he had, and keep this in mind, there were a lot of talented, gifted people around him. Let's say there was Len Bias. Somebody said if Len Bias would have lived, would there have been a Michael Jordan? You know what happened to the story of Len Bias. We're going to title this Len Bias versus Michael Jordan, and what this has got to do with music. Episode 31 or 32. You guys be the judge of that. I'll have to look back at it. But Michael Jordan had a amazing work ethic. I mean, yeah, he had, they said he had some really big hands. They said one thing about him as a basketball player was his hands were big, and it allowed him to palm the ball. So Michael Jordan did have talents. 6'6", and he can be a small forward or a point guard. And he had gifts. He had an athletic ability. And those gifts are, on a scale of other athletes, those gifts are, they're exceptional, because then you have guys like Deion Sanders, who's doubling up in both sports. You have guys like Bo Jackson, doubling up in both sports, mastering both sports. So you got to understand that there are levels to talent, and there are levels to, or maybe we can just change this. There are levels to talent and levels to gifts. But what matters is your work ethic. What matters is your work ethic. If I have the ability to play the piano, I like that. So let's go with the G7. So there are going to be levels to your talents and your gifts. What matters the most is your work ethic. I'm gonna say that again. What matters What matters Let me see if I can get that. Headphones keep turning off. Come on, turn on headphones. We're at the 20-minute mark. Let's see. So We're starting on your A minor. So A. And I'm thinking for at least what key is that? To the third. Anyway, mine's kind of scattered on the keys. Got too many ideas going through my head. What matters the most, sorry that I keep sniffing, is your work ethic. Is your work ethic. If you as an adult aren't coming to your board, that's on you. That's on you. We as adults have the understanding of time. We have the understanding of time. As children, we don't have that understanding of time. All we understand is that we like what we like. We like to play. We like to tough and tumble. You're gonna have your select few of children that actually gravitate towards their instrument. Like I gravitated towards my instrument. At the same time, I actually gravitated towards being a troublemaker. Remember where you're at. Remember where you're at when you're playing this song. So can I do this? So let's go to. Gotta work on that, Nora Jones. Where was I at though? Yeah, I was also focused on being a troublemaker. So you're gonna have a lot of children with gifts. You're gonna have a lot of children with talents. They're gonna be different levels. There's gonna be different levels, most definitely. And at the same time, these are conversations that you want to have with your child. You want to have those conversations with your child, and you actually want to engage with your child, which means sitting down at their board. I was very excited when I learned that one music teacher or one school of music wanted to actually get the parents engaged. Very excited. Remember, I had that idea, but I'm gonna tell you, I didn't say that was my original idea. Great minds think alike, right? Great minds think alike, and I was glad to hear that. So if your child is having a problem coming to the board, you go to the board with the child. Come here, let's learn. And at the same time, this actually takes teaching the parents to turns into teaching the parent how to play the instrument as well. So they're going to be different levels to talent. They're going to be different levels of talent. There's going to be different levels of gifts. But what matters most is your hard work ethic. Remember, when I was a child, I always told people, I said, I was always I was always, even though I was a troublemaker, I always worked hard. I worked hard at staying in trouble. I worked hard at trying to divert the attention from my trouble. That when my parents came home, I would have the whole entire house clean. And what was the little burn mark right here? Josh, come here. That's my gift. I was a hard worker. That was my talent. I said if I can't beat you this way, I'm going to outwork you. My sheer will and determination. So this is just food for thought, folks. This is food for thought. Children gonna do what children gonna do. Whew. I pray that I hurry up and run to the gym after this because I'm getting sleepy again. But keep that in mind. Yeah, I think that's all I have for these going on 26 minutes. Don't forget to subscribe, share. Subscribe, share, subscribe, share. Hit the bell. Do all those formalities. Peace.